Are the babyface is going to be Judgment Day? Is Rhea Ripley going to be Zoe Stark? Or is The Miz going to be Gunther on Survivor Series? Let's talk about that. How's it going, guys? I'm Manny at King Brewski, wherever you want to find me, and I'm one half of the other Geeks, and I'm here to give you Survivor Series War Games 2023 predictions. So I want to start off with saying that I put all these matches in the order that I think they're going to be taking place on Survivor Series. So on the first one, I put the Women War Games match. So in this match, we have Damage Control versus Charlotte Flair, Shotzi, Bianca, and Becky Lynch. I believe that in this match, the baby faces are going to go over. I don't think Damage Control is going to win this one, no matter having Asuka and Kairi Sane in their team. But my reasoning for this is because there's going to be issues. There's going to be issues within Damage Control, and it's all because of Bayley. So one of two things could happen. Bayley, after feeling left out, feeling like she's out of the loop with the decisions that they've been making lately, that she's gonna want to overcompensate and she's gonna wanna win it all for them. She's gonna want to finish the match, and because of this, I believe that the baby faces might pull one over and just pin Bayley. A roll up or whatever. Something's gonna happen where Bayley is the one that's gonna cost the match. So that's one possibility. The other one could be that Bayley and Kairi Sane get into some type of argument, discussion, whatever you want to call it, in the ring, and it's gonna end up with Kairi Sane just blasting Bayley. And because of that, is gonna cause Bayley to get pinned as well. So in both of my predictions for this one, Bayley's the one that's gonna get pinned. However it happens, I gave you guys two different options. If you guys have any other ideas, let me know of what could happen. But I believe Bayley is gonna cause Damage Control this match, and this could lead to Bayley getting kicked out right after, maybe on the same night or on the following SmackDown. Whatever. Let me know what you guys think about that. Carlito versus Santos Escobar is the second match of the night that I have here, and I believe that Santos needs this win. I have Santos as the winner in this match. Now, I know what you guys are saying, like, oh, how can you do this to Carlito? He just made it to the WWE again. But I believe that Escobar needs to win more. He needs that win more. He just turned heel. He needs the momentum. He needs to beat Carlito. Now, I'm not saying beat him clean, because we don't want Carlito to look weak, but at least he needs to cheat. Escobar needs to cheat. Now, how could he cheat? There's two things I have in my mind. Two things that could happen that is gonna make Escobar win. One of those things is, bruh, what if Escobar pulls out Brass Knuckles himself? Just think about that. The same thing that Logan Paul did to Rey Mysterio, what Carlito has been blaming him for, he actually goes like, you know what? You accuse me of the Brass Knuckles? Here you go. Plow. And uses Brass Knuckles himself. Or you can have sit tightly. You can have Angel Garza, Humberto Carrillo, which been doing amazing NXT lately, come out to ringside, distract Carlito, do whatever, cheat the way they want to cheat, but that leads to Escobar pinning Carlito at the end. Now, what does this mean? I feel like if we go this route, that for storytelling, it will do so much, because we can have basically Escobar, who right now has no family. LWO was his family. That's what he considered his family. Now, this would mean that he is making his own family. You know, it could be a new Legado del Fantasma or another name, whatever you want to name it, the new LWO or whatever. But this is the family that he chose since Rey Mysterio gave his back to him, supposedly, you know. So then this could lead to Santos Escobar's new faction have a feud with the LWO that can be led for right now by Carlito, you know, while Rey Mysterio is injured, and have a few matches with them. Have a few matches, get them over, have some good lucha libre, and just having Escobar's faction go over. You know, so that's what I would like to see. I hope that they do something like that. But I'll take the brass knuckles. I'll take the brass knuckles as well. So let me know what you guys think about that as well. On to the next one. The next match I have. The next match I have is Gunther versus The Miz. I'm actually looking forward to this match a lot. I really, really am. Um, Unlike a lot of people, I enjoy The Miz. I really don't like what they do with him sometimes, but I, come on, man. He's a Hall of Famer. We know that. He's a Hall of Famer. And when he wants to work, he works. He cooks. He cooks. So for this one, though, Gunther wins. It's as simple as that. Gunther wins. He's not going to lose to The Miz. But I believe that The Miz is going to look so good in this match. I believe we're going to see some offense from him that we haven't seen before, or maybe haven't seen in a while. I think he's going to get a lot of offense in to the point that the crowd is just going to go wild for him. The crowd is going to go wild for him. This match, to me, the way I see it happening, my predictions is that The Miz is going to have so many close pinfalls on Gunther, but Gunther is going to keep kicking out to the point that there's nothing else The Miz can do, and then Gunther just comes and beats him at the end. I feel like just giving him so much offense is going to show how good The Miz actually is, because right now we know that he's had the most intercontinental championships, right? So they want to build on that as well. Like, he's no joke. So make him look strong, get him to do some really good offense, but at the end, Gunther's gonna go over. We all know that. But something that I would love to see, and I gotta say this, is I would like to see Gunther acknowledging Miz in some way. I'm not saying break character or anything, but maybe at the end give a nod, do something, you know, look at him a certain way, like, fuck, where did this come from? You know, somewhere that he acknowledges, like, damn, uh, you're better than what I've been saying, basically. That's what I would like to see from that. The match I have booked after this one will be the Rhea Ripley Zoe Stark match. And I mean, Rhea Ripley wins, right? There's no doubt about it. You know, we know that she's not going to lose, at least not anytime soon. Maybe WrestleMania, but not right now. But I do got to say, this match is the least interesting to me, at least, out of all the other match. Not because of the females, not because of them, not because how they are in the ring, but just the story. Story wise, I feel like it's the weakest story in the card. But I think that this match is gonna is one of those sleeper matches. You know, a lot of people, I believe, is gonna start like a little like quiet, not a lot of big buzz and whatnot. But let me tell you, once these women, once Rhea Ripley, Zoe Stark gets cooking, they start going in, the crowd is gonna be all for it. The crowd are gonna eat this shit up. Like, this is gonna be good food for them because they can go in the ring. And Zoe Stark, she can go in the ring. And I feel like this is one of those sleeper matches. People are gonna be like, whatever, this and that. But let me tell you, the crowd is gonna go crazy towards the end. This is gonna be a really good match. I hope that it's a clean victory, you know, but still showcases Zoe Stark, how good she is in the ring, to the point where the crowd is behind her because of what she can do. Um, but at the end, Rhea Ripley wins, she retains. But most likely, after Survivor Series, I believe we are gonna get Shayna and Rhea. I think that's what's gonna happen after she beats Zoe Stark. She's moving on to Shayna, and that will be another hard hitting match. That should be a great one. So Rhea Ripley wins. Now, I have a question before we get to the main event because I just find it weird. I just find it weird that after LA Knight had the match that he had with Roman Reigns being in the main event, that as of right now, he has nothing. He has nothing on this PLE. But granted, I'm recording this on a Wednesday, comes out on a Thursday. We still have one more episode of SmackDown before Survivor Series. So maybe, hopefully they can do something where we can have LA Knight. I don't know what he could do. I don't know if it will be like against Solo, because we've seen that. I don't know if it's gonna be like a handicap match, LA Knight versus Solo and Jimmy. But damn, that if LA Knight beats them both just like that, it's kind of crazy. Or are we gonna have another tag team where somebody's gonna tag with LA Knight, maybe AJ Styles or somebody else? I don't know who. But it's just so weird. It's bizarre that he was just up here and then now he has nothing. As of today, he has nothing for Survivor Series. It's mind-boggling. But anyways, the one other thing I want to mention is Shinsuke. I don't know why, but I keep thinking that Shinsuke is gonna come out in Survivor Series and just call somebody out. I don't know who is gonna come out, but it'd just be interesting. He just in the middle of the ring and he's just like, come on, that come on or whatever, and somebody just comes out who I don't know. There's a lot of speculations with different superstars and stuff like that, but I really don't know who it could be. But that will be something interesting, especially if it's somebody that's returning or somebody that was injured. I don't know who's injured right now in the Raw side that could come back, but that would be crazy, especially if it's like somebody that the fans love. So let's see what happens. So now to the main event. So you guys know we have the team of Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre versus the team of Cody Rhodes, Seth Rollins, Sami Zayn, Jey Uso, and Randy Orton. You guys are gonna hate me for this. But I have Judgment Day and Drew McIntyre going over. Now, please, don't think I'm crazy, but I just think that's what's gonna happen. Now, I'm not saying that the babyfaces couldn't even beat Judgment Day, even with Randy Orton on the team, but just hear me out. I feel like this match is gonna have Damian Priest and Drew McIntyre bumping heads the whole time. They're gonna be bumping heads the whole time, not getting along, disagreements, whatever. It's gonna make it seem like the Judgment Day are gonna lose. The whole time, I feel like Judgment Day is gonna look like they're gonna lose. But I believe that Randy Orton, yes, Randy Orton is gonna RKO Jey Uso. What? That's how I see it. That's how I see it. It's just right there clearly in my mind. Just Randy Orton RKO's Jey Uso. Because if you just think about it, you think Randy Orton has forgotten what the Bloodline has done to him, what they did to him, what Jey Uso did to him, just like Drew McIntyre hasn't forgotten? You think that Randy has forgotten? All those voices in his head, you think they have let him forget what Jey did? Nah, he hasn't. He hasn't. I'm sure that Randy's gonna RKO Jey Uso, and then Drew McIntyre is gonna take advantage of this and pin Jey Uso. That's how I see it. Judgment Day wins, and then we're gonna have Drew McIntyre moving on, focusing to Seth Rollins, probably in the Royal Rumble, because we don't have a pay-per-view in December, I believe. I believe Drew McIntyre versus Seth Rollins, Royal Rumble, and then Randy Orton having a small feud through December, a small feud with Jey Uso, which eventually is gonna lead to Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. Why? Because Jey and Cody, they are friends, and Cody Rhodes is not gonna like that Randy is going after Jey, and he wants to make peace between them, but Randy's not gonna listen, and that's gonna lead to Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes having a feud. Where? I'll put that shit in Royal Rumble. We don't want We don't want Cody being in that Royal Rumble match. We don't. We don't need him winning that match again 2 years in a row. Have him in a match with Randy Orton. Have him go over, have that momentum, and then put Cody Rhodes in the Elimination Chamber and have him win it. So he can then call out Roman Reigns. That's what I will do. But anyways, my prediction for this one, Judgment Day going over. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that these predictions and speculations left you thinking, you know, and left you wanting to see some of these things. Let me know what your predictions are, what your speculations are, because I'm here for all of it. And I would love to know what you guys think. Anyways, please subscribe, like, leave a comment, whatever you guys want to do. I'm not going to force you. Again, I'm Manny at Kim Brewski from The Other Geeks. Have a good one.